Good morning. Welcome to Live at 7:55 for this Thursday, March 8th. Thank you so much for joining us here. Greatly appreciate your viewership as we go live every weekday for a daily motivational kickstart. That is yours. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jonathan. Good morning, Jim, Timmy. Thanks for being here. Carlos, happy birthday to Kyla. Hope all is well. Mr. Zilla, how you doing? Today we're going to talk about extend and how you need to extend after MBLV. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Jim. Christopher Rita, thanks for being here. So this is a continuation of a series this week in regards to prepping you for Mobile Beat Las Vegas, the largest industry trade show for disc jockeys that is currently running. It's been running for the last 22 plus years now, and it's been a great impact on my life. So I'm happy to give back and help people grow within the industry for that. Good morning, Brock. And so the thing in regards to extend, three things in regards to extend. Number one, you've gone through, you talked about attending the show on Monday. We talked about that. We talked about intend in regards to what are your intentions at the show. And then finally, hopefully you made a schedule and everything else and intend. And then finally today, we're going to talk about extend. Extend meaning three things: going through your notes a second time. Now, I encourage you to go through your notes if at all possible. Make productive use of your time. Go through your notes on the plane flight home. Some of you have a long plane flight home. I know Chris is flying back to St. Louis. Michael Durham is going to be flying back to Tennessee. So again, you got to look and decide what you're going to be, making the most use of your time. You're in a tin can flying in the air. It used to be what else could you do, but I know there's a lot of things you can do now in the air. Good morning, Mark. And I love the blatant self-promotion on other people's stuff. That's awesome. That's par for the course. So good morning, Ann. Hope all is well. And so I encourage you again to think about what are you going to extend. Go through your notes a second time. That's important. And then when you're going through your notes a second time, take action. Pick out one or two things that you can specifically take action on. What were those one or two top items that you went to MBLV for specifically? Who did you network in the hallways with? Who did you go through? That to me is important. It's really important that you make that intention and create the extension of that intention, extending your time, if you will. So take action, pick one or two things. And finally, this is what I would encourage you to do too, the final extension, if you will, is to extend a helping hand. Who do you know that you connected with from the show that you can reach out to probably, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks later, something like that, and just say, hey, how'd you enjoy the show? What are you working on from the show? That one little phone call, that one little email, that one text, whatever you end up communicating with them, whatever form you communicate with them in, that one connection may be the kick in the pants that they need to get started on their own intentions from Vegas. Because we all know we come back from Vegas and A, we're exhausted, B, it's just whirlwind of things, and now you got a ton of stuff piling up back at home, possibly in the office, and maybe home life as well. So you want to make sure you follow through on your intentions with an extend. So again, the three parts of extend is go through the notes a second time, take action, pick one or two items that you want to take action on from your notes, and then finally extend a helping hand to someone else that you met. It might be the good motivation for them to get started on their own plans as well. So thank you so much for being a part of Live at 7:55. I greatly appreciate you. I greatly appreciate your viewership. I look forward to seeing you at Mobile Beat in Las Vegas coming up, MBLV 22. And then also I encourage you, go check out the Photo Booth Expo as well. You photo booth operators, it's going to be a great show over there. Rob Savickas has a lot of great things planned. So please go see the Photo Booth Expo if you get a chance while you're in town as well. And then join me, of course, tomorrow morning. We're going to have our free-for-all tomorrow morning. Whatever topic you guys want to talk about, feel free to think about it. Put it in the chat early tomorrow morning. We will go ahead and and make sure that, again, we cover anything you want to talk about tomorrow morning. Next week, we're coming to you live from Vegas with different industry presenters, such as Jason Klock, Mike Walter, Jason Spencer, Rob Peters, and I'm sure many others will make a guest appearance at some point on Live at 7:55 next week, live from Las Vegas. Thanks so much for watching Live at 7:55. We'll see you tomorrow for our free-for-all.